And a wonderful, great day to everybody. Today, of course, is Wednesday, the 17th of April, 2019. Time now for Weather with J7409. The name you know, the news you can use. This is the European model. You see the timestamp down at the bottom. I have it set for severe thunderstorms today, so I'll let it roll through till we get to at least Saturday. And Saturday is when this second system that's bringing severe weather in should be off the coast. But you can see we're going to have a chance of some very severe thunderstorms capable of large hail, high downdraft winds, possible tornadoes. They are going to be starting up today with the severe thunderstorms and running right on through Saturday. Now, you can see Florida there. Florida's going to get a great chance Friday for some severe thunderstorm activity, but by Saturday morning you can see now most of the severe weather is off the coast. And once again, this is the European model. And I've got all of this and a whole lot more coming up on I have a few places I want to go over individually this morning. I haven't done this in a while. But if you are in Martin, Pitt, Washington, Terrell, Dare, Greene, Beaufort, Hyde, Duplin, Lenoir, Jones, Pamlico, Northern Craven, Southern Craven, West Carteret East, Carteret Inland, Onslow, Coastal Onslow, Northern, and the Outer Banks, Ocracoke Island, and Hatteras Island areas, we have a hazardous weather outlook. Now, this powerful cold front will impact the area Friday into Saturday. Now, this is Friday into Saturday morning, bringing strong winds and potential for severe thunderstorms with damaging wind gusts and isolated tornadoes. That's the primary concern. Of course, we have coastal flooding and large surf is also possible. So that means a possibility of beach erosion. Now, if you are in Bertie, Chowan, Perquimans, Currituck, Western Currituck, Camden, in these counties right here of eastern North Carolina, no hazardous weather right now. But Wednesday through Monday, tomorrow through Monday, expect showers and thunderstorms ahead of the strong cold front Friday night. Now, strong winds will gust and locally heavy rainfall is going to be the biggest possibility for you guys. You guys at this moment do not have chance for very, very severe weather. It's just going to be strong gusted downburst winds, but no chance of tornadoes right now as it seems, as the other areas I just spoke of did. Now let's take a quick look at exactly what's going on in Miami, Oklahoma. Here we go. Temperatures today, you're going to get up to around 75. Temperatures are going to stay pretty nice and warm for you. Even your nighttime lows are going to be in the 50s. But by tomorrow, that cold front with severe weather is going to come through, and your high tomorrow should be in the 60s. With your lows going down to the 40s. But boy, oh boy, the wind is going to pick up, as you can see. Sustained winds of 20 miles per hour. You're going to have gusts of 30. And this is going to carry on and be sustained together. So it's going to feel like it's even windier than that, okay? So far as your precipitation looking like this right now, greatest chance of rain is going to be somewhere around let's see, coming up, you'll get a little bit today, but it's going to be later. Your greatest chance is going to be tonight and the nighttime hours of early tomorrow morning, say around 1 a.m. till 6 a.m. And look at the thunder rolling in. Yes, you're going to have some severe thunderstorms. That's looking like for sure at this time. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed and hope nothing turns into any more than just a thunderstorm. Now, I haven't been down to St. Lucie, Florida lately. I need to check that out for you guys. Looking like for the most part today, it's going to be sunny. right on up until tomorrow morning. You're going to start to get, yeah, they may build in tonight slowly, some clouds, but you should have a fairly good day today, but you're going to have a windy day. By lunchtime today, you're going to have gusts of 18. Your temperatures, you might even hit 80. This is looking like 79, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if you hit 80 degrees, okay? Wouldn't surprise me at all. You see your temperatures, you see your wind. Now let's go a little further. I told everyone it's going to get windy across the entire portion from the mid of the U.S. as this system pulls through and goes on out all the way up north, places like Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, New York. Everybody's going to get a little bit of wind out of this system. So if the wind picks up, do not be surprised. And you can see right here that coming up Thursday, you guys, your sustained winds can get to 22, but you're going to have wind gusts of 30 that come along with it. No chance of rain hardly at all. A little bit of thunder there. Let's go and check out. We'll click and go ahead a little bit and see if we can get up here till tomorrow. Then your winds are going to pick up even more. It's going to get very windy in St. Lucie, around St. Lucie, in the areas all around there. And your rain is going to also pick up Friday night, more than likely. You see this rain right here. This is going to be the heaviest portion time of your rain. You're going to get a little rain before and after. So, your wind's going to stay gusty. Keep that in mind if you're out and about. And if you're going to be in a boat anywhere, please make sure and check your coastal waters forecast. And if you are in any of these counties in New York and surrounding areas, you need to check this out, okay? This is for southern Connecticut, northeast New Jersey, and southeast New York. Now, nothing hazardous is expected today, okay? Nothing. But it's looking like Thursday through Tuesday, there is a low chance for flooding rains Friday night into Saturday. And it's all due to this system that's moving on through. There's also an increasing chance of minor to locally moderate coastal flooding with Thursday and Friday night as the high tides across the portions of New York City and the back bays of Long Island, those areas there. So you might want to keep that in mind. We have the NAM 12K map here. This is a good map. It's exactly what should happen for the next 2.5 to 3 days, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. As we turn it on, we'll let it roll this morning. Strong storm to impact the central and southern U.S. with severe thunderstorms and flash flooding is expected through tomorrow morning. Now, there's going to be different locations for severe weather from the north to the south, so just bear with me and hang tight. Now, several locations are going to see the threat for severe thunderstorms today as a two-part upper-level storm system moves into the Great Plains. Now, another portion will track through the northern plains this afternoon and into the upper Mississippi Valley by tomorrow morning. Now, a surface low and its corresponding cold warm fronts will be tracking ahead of this feature into Iowa and Wisconsin through tonight with increasing low-level moisture that's going to be transporting northward through the Mississippi River Valley. Now, temperatures are also going to be rather warm by mid-April standards for Iowa into Illinois and the rest of the Midwest south of the warm front, with highs well into the 70s. Now, there is a slight risk for severe storms that will be surrounding the area of the tri-state region of Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, with concerns over tornadoes and hail. So, it's not the extreme or extended, it's the slight risk, but you guys be aware of what's going on around you. You do have that chance of tornadoes. Now, when we move further to the south and the southern portion of the upper level storm system, it's going to be moving across New Mexico into the Texas Panhandle through today, with thunderstorms expected to erupt near the cold front, stretching southward from the surface low in Iowa to the Texas Panhandle this afternoon and evening. Now, it is here from the northern Texas Panhandle into southeastern Kansas where the chance of tornadoes go up, okay? In fact, it's an enhanced risk, and it extends southward through Oklahoma into northern and central Texas for severe thunderstorms forecast to develop late this evening and overnight, just as I showed you in the map a while ago, or the graph rather, of Miami, Oklahoma. Now, these storms are going to pose a threat for flash flooding through Thursday morning. It's looking like you guys will get your biggest threat during the nighttime hours tonight. Now, this flash flooding threat could go on through tomorrow morning from eastern Texas into Arkansas and Louisiana toward the Memphis metropolitan area. Now, over the past week, some of these same locations, you know, we've all just got pounded in these areas from the severe weather last week. That is what's going to cause your risk of flash flooding, and it's very real. So keep that in mind. If it does start to have flash flooding, you're on the road, turn around, don't drown. I'll leave it at that. Now, tomorrow's going to be much quieter, but significantly colder behind the storm system from north and central U.S. borders with Canada and the Rio Grande, with the forecast high temperatures only in the 50s and 60s for many. Now, the severe weather and flash flood threat tomorrow is going to shift to the east ahead of the cold front from Illinois, Indiana border to the central Gulf Coast, with a greater severe chance is going to enhance. Remember, I just told you had a slight risk. Well, you're going up to an enhanced risk of severe threats that's going to be in place from Louisiana to western Alabama. Now, the late spring temperatures will also shift for Thursday, with highs in the 70s to low 80s as far north as northern Ohio and western New York. Everybody else in the nation's going to be fairly quiet through Friday morning as the central U.S. storm system dominates the weather pattern for the next couple of days. And here we have our map of the severe weather that could be going on, okay? This is your overview map. Now, you see the enhanced chance of tornadoes and severe thunderstorms, hail, wind. Wind's going to be everywhere, as I was telling you, going across. And you see we do have a slight chance as time goes on for this weather to come across into parts of Indiana and Ohio. But as of right now, what does it look like? It's this. These severe thunderstorms capable of damaging winds and large hail are expected today and tonight across these parts of the western and central areas of Texas that you see outlined right in here. Now, also in Oklahoma, as you see right in here, and Kansas, a little bit of Kansas up here. Once again, this is for today and tonight across parts of western and central Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. Now, additional storms capable of damaging winds and hail and a couple of tornadoes are possible from late evening into overnight hours from eastern Texas into Arkansas and northern Louisiana. Additional isolated severe storms are possible across Missouri into western Illinois and southern Wisconsin. So, folks, you really need to be aware. Now, this is the overview map. Let's go check out the wind map. You can see that it is enhanced in these areas of Texas and Oklahoma, and especially in a little bit of the panhandle of Texas, and moving up towards part of the panhandle in northern Oklahoma and in parts of southern Kansas. you can see right in here, this is going to be an enhanced area indeed. But the severe wind also is going to pick up, as you can see, and move on across. And the greatest chance for hail, this is hail, all right. Right in these areas, it's red, of course, and where you see the outlined mark in here, this is where the warm's going to meet the cold, and it's going to go boom, boom, boom. This is a greater chance of hail. And that's going to wrap it up for weather with J7409 right now. Thank you so much for watching. Anything happen, if I'm around, you know I'll be sure and put it up. Do not fret. I'll try to keep my eyes on this off and on throughout the day to see if anything does develop. And if any warnings or watches come out, I'll be sure to try to get them up for you. Be safe, everybody. Please be safe. This will make number 3 round of severe outbreak of severe weather this spring so far. We've had 2. We had 1 just last week. We had 1 a few weeks ago before that. Now this is number 3. And who knows if we're going to have a number 4 in the future. We'll have to wait and see. This weather is a roller coaster ride. I love you guys. Please subscribe if you hadn't. And please share this information if you would. That would help me out so much with your family, your friends, and on your social media outlets that you have to spread the word, because this weather is coming. And I just want to try to keep everybody safe and let everybody know about it. Everybody have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Peace, love, and kindness to each of you. Thank you for watching.